back on the road. Fat bastard pitcher.
Rob Snyder, the top prospect in the league, is ready to go. Digging in now for the Yard Goats, Cole Carrick.
The right fielder, number 86, Cole Carrick.
Line drive, that's a base hit.
Get that
runner aboard on the leadoff single. Bit risky from the pitcher with that inside breaking ball to the opposite-handed hitter. A lot of time to see the spin and get the hands inside. Chris Bryant in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
Bryant in the minors.
Right through there for a strike. Nobody out and a runner at first. This pitch misses, and that's ball two. Gets a piece there, we'll do it again. Here comes the 2-2 offering. Here's a grounder right side, and it goes just foul. At the belt, kicks and delivers. Got it.
There it is.
One gone, bottom half of the first.
That is the first baseman, Charlie Condon.
Well, that's my channel.
Charlie Condon in now, takes ball one off the plate. And a high leverage challenge from the mound. And it did miss the zone. The call stands.
Come on.
So they'll lose their first challenge. Carrick leading off of first with one out. Swing and a miss, strike one. In the dirt but blocked. Throw from the knees. Not going to get him. He's in there. Carrick moves into scoring position on a wild pitch, and that erases the double play possibility. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Back-to-back Ks. Good location on that heater, top of the zone. That's the modern approach with the fastball. Trying to get good ride on it. Swing wasn't on time, but tough to get good contact on it, even if it had been. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Rock Reggio. And a pop-up in foul territory on the right side. Cook under this one. And makes the catch.
Nice. No harm.
Bottom of the inning. And now the center fielder, Robert Kalaz.
Number 44, Robert Kalaz.
High. Two.
0-2, rocks and fires.
Harm, no foul.
On the ground.
1-1-1.
It's there, one away.
Oh, Fat Boy can move.
The third baseman,
Fat Boy can move.
Perez.
One out and the bases are empty. Next to hit for the Yard Goats, Andy Perez.
Yard Goats. What kind of a baseball
Sliced
team
hard,
name
but
is that?
foul. Here comes
Yard
the 0-1.
Goats.
Ball.
That's an interesting inning. That's right. Strike two. There's the little heat. Catch up to it.
Got the hitter swinging for the strikeout. Already 2 gone in the home half of the second inning. Nobody on and 2 outs. Stepping to the plate for Hartford, G.J. Hill. Liner, base hit.
Yep. Got that one.
And that keeps the inning alive. That one might as well have been placed on a tee. Right there goes the runner. Inches in for a strike. Throws off line and he's in there. And now the tying run is into scoring position. With the kind of speed he's got, I think they expected he'd try to steal with 2 outs, but he was still able to pill for second. Nice base run. Swings through that one for strike 2. Runner at second, 2 down. That one 95 miles an hour, but missed up top. Now 2-2. And misses inside.
Come on.
Spoils the 2-strike offering. Another coming up. 3-2 now. Started after it, tried to hold up,
That's
and
right.
a look to first. Went around, strike 3. Not an easy call there, but that will end the inning. 1 runner left aboard, still behind, 1-0 to score.
Have these little base hits all I want.
All set for the bottom of the third, and now Dion Jorge. On the ground to the left, can't come up with it. Put the throw to first easily in time, and that's the first out.
Diane can't
Now
run.
batting, the right fielder, Cole.
Back to the top of the order here.
Carrig.
Stepping in, Cole Carrig. Just missed.
That's too high.
And he grounds it to the right
That's
side.
foul.
And that's a foul ball. Ground ball to third. Brannigan
A little better there.
tosses to first.
Yeah, you're
2
out.
straight retired to begin the bottom of the third. On that pitch, he didn't recognize the changeup
batting,
early
the
enough and just
designated
rolled
hitter,
over on it as a
Red.
result. So 2 out.
Bryant.
Chris Bryant now at the plate. First at bat was a
Ball
strikeout.
inside.
Chris Bryant has fallen. Pretty big deal back when.
Clearly, he's confident in his
Cubbies.
breaking ball in this one. And that's
No.
off the inside edge. And it's 2-1. 2 outs, base is empty. Liner into center. That is the inning.
2-3.
We move on to inning number 4. The Curve with the lead.
Leading up for the yard goat, the first baseman, Charlie Condon.
Condon leading things off and takes a strike. Well, so far, so good for him today, but as you get to the meat of the order the second time around, that's where an outing can turn on you. Still, he's been on top of it to this point.
High cheese.
Swing and a miss, got the strikeout. Leadoff batter retired in the 4th. Bases empty, 1 away. Coming up to the dish now for Hartford, Rock Reggio. That one's in there, and it's 0-1. Whether or not he agreed with the calls on those first 2 pitches, he has to focus now with an 0-2 count. Gotta protect the zone, even if it's a little larger than usual. High in the air, out to right. Hilson in position. And quickly 2 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Robert.
2 down now. Robert Calaz will hit next. 0 for 1. Love how he's attacking the zone, throwing a ton of strikes. These hitters need to be ready to swing at the first good strike they see. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Rapid fire work on the mound. He's keeping these batters on their toes. Good job to fight that one off.
Ball 1.
We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
High cheese
2 down and nobody aboard. Next offering is upstairs.
Inside, off speed.
Got the batter swinging. And it's 3
Can't
up
do
and
it.
3 down in this inning. Moving on to the 5th.
Oh,
Now
and I
start the
get
bottom of
pulled.
the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Mike Clevenger. This season has
I'm never
gotten
going to make
hit
it to the
around
bigs
pretty
if
good.
you're only letting me go.
Winning
one.
run stands at second.
The left fielder.
Snyder with a good outing on the mound in a losing effort. Can't pin this defeat on him at all. He put them in position to come away victorious with a good start. 3-2, the final score. A 1-run extra inning win. On behalf of our entire outstanding crew here at the show, I'm Ben Gelman. Thanks for joining us.
Can't let me go. 6 strikeouts and 2 hits. Okay. Okay. Time for some weights. Look at that flow. Oh no, the hair fell through the bench. And here we go, on our way to a gold. On gold. Come on. Bronze. Silver. Oh, I feel like I'm jerking off. There's the gold. I don't know if there's any higher than gold, so... Help me! Help me! Somebody help me! Come on, get one more! One more! One more! Come on! Ah! Ugh. Ability up 3 points, well that's pretty good. Pick a different uniform. The Fisher Cats. Alright, alright.
Rob Snyder will try to pile up a few more whiffs in this one. He's among the league leaders.
I thought I was like tops.
Next to hit for the Fisher
Leading
Cats,
off here
Victor
tonight,
Arias.
The center fielder, number 2, Victor Arias.
Swings and misses.
Oh, thanks for swinging at
0-1.
that garbage pitch. Bender. Nice splitter. See what we get.
Ball.
What a take
Outside.
with 2 strikes.
Alright, we'll just go high cheese.
Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Fastball. Bend this one in there.
And a foul ball, so he stays alive. Now the 1-2 pitch. Gets a piece, stays
Tough out.
alive.
Outside.
And a swing and a
There it
miss.
is. There
One
it
out.
is.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Eloy.
Bases empty, one away. Next to hit, Eloy Jimenez.
Ball. Timing's off.
Swing and a foul straight back. Here comes the 1-1
right
pitch.
Down the middle. Let's see if you can get it. Nope. You're behind. Side off speed. Knockout.
Grounder to third. Brannigan. To first. Fine play in the hole for the out. Bases are empty with 2 away. Coming up now to the dish for New Hampshire, Jackson Hornung. Challenge pitch right down Main Street, and he got the take, so he's ahead 0-1. Nice pitching.
Better than that.
Close, but ruled a ball. And a high leverage challenge from the mound.
Take a look at that.
And they'll overturn the call and rule it a strike. So they've still got both of their challenges.
That's as close as it gets.
2 outs and nobody aboard. It's ball 1.
Bender in there to get him.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
There it is.
And it's 3 up and 3 down in this inning. We head to the second. The Curve have the edge.
The shortstop, JoJo Parker.
There you go. Let's try for this one.
JoJo Parker leading things off and takes a strike. They've got the 3-run lead, but they won't keep it if they don't keep pitching well and aggressively too. To the right side. Takes it to first for the out.
Oh well, got an out. That's all that matters.
Bases empty, 1 away. The batter now, Cutter Coffee.
Cutter Coffee.
Right back to him on the mound. And plenty of time to first.
Cutter Coffee.
Batting 6, the right fielder, number 19.
Now it's the right fielder, Eddie Micheletti Jr. Collected a couple of hits in yesterday's game. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line.
That one.
And makes the catch.
Play, right field.
They're set down 1-2-3. Bottom of the inning, and here's the catcher, Robert Brooks.
The catcher, Robert Brooks.
That'll back him up a bit.
Back up there, but with the bender.
And we're all even up.
High heat coming at you.
That's a ball.
Swing.
Now the payoff pitch. That one misses.
It's a
leadoff walk. And a high leverage challenge from the mound. And it did miss the zone. The call stands. So they'll lose their first challenge. Here's the left fielder, Ryan McCarty. 2 hits in 5 at-bats yesterday. Curveball gets over for a called strike.
I like pitching from the stretch better because timing.
Swing and a miss. 0-2. Here's a fly to left. Hilson under it. Gets there. Got it. Just a shade too early with the swing, and the mechanics might have broken down a bit. He needs to try to put that up the middle instead of yanking it to the pull side. Adrian Pinto, now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. In the dirt. Pitch misses there. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 down.
Nasty.
We head back to the top of the lineup. Victor Arias, the next to hit. 0 for 1, struck out swinging last time. 0 and 1, here's the pitch. Yanked that changeup back. Just diabolical. 0 and 2, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Got the strikeout. Back-to-back Ks. One runner left stranded. They're behind in this one, 3-0.
Here we go again. Throwing a no-no.
Welcome back. The Fisher Cats at the dish in the bottom of the 4th.
Gonna get pulled in the 4th.
Hike one.
He didn't like either of the first two he saw, and now he has to battle down 0-2. 0-2, rocks and fires.
Junk pitch.
That one is foul. We'll see another.
Ball.
What discipline to lay off the high 0-2 fastball. He's doing a good job to shrink the zone and force the pitcher to throw him something hittable.
Knees.
Swing and a miss. That's a K.
Two for you.
One gone leading
Now
off the
batting,
4th.
the first baseman,
That wasn't an
number 3,
overpowering
Jackson.
fastball, just low 90s, but he found a way to get it by him, even in a hittable location. More than one way to get a strikeout. Hornung stands in now and watches strike one. Love how he's attacking the zone, throwing a ton of strikes. These hitters need to be ready to swing at the first good strike they see.
Oh,
And it stays fair.
That's going to be extra bases.
He makes the turn and digs for second base. And it's a double, their first hit in this one.
Now I'm going to get
What a
pulled out of
great
the game.
swing there. He really put a lot into that base hit. Right down the line, didn't overdo it, and kept it fair for a knock.
Parker.
Parker in the box now and looks at ball one. Second plate appearance of the day.
Hoo-yah.
Best chance there, bud.
And the 1-1. Back to the mound. He's got it. That's the second out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Cutter.
Cutter Coffee now at the plate. That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
Ball.
Runner at second with two down. Lifted in the air to right center.
Nothing.
And that's that. One left on base. Still behind. Back now to start the bottom of the
course.
fifth. And taking over on the mound, Nick Domkowski. Giving up a few too many hits. Snyder didn't make it through 5, but no earned runs against. You can bet the rest of the team will give him some props for how he went out there and battled for him. That's a great way to help your team come out on top.
Great again. 5 more strikeouts. 1 hit. Package. on, give me something I can use. There. Okay, reach out here. Ah, Stephanie. Okay. How can I get a win if you don't leave me in the damn game? Don't care. It. Oh, come on. That's strike 3. Strike 4. Really? You're not going to give me that as a strike? Okay, that's what I thought. That was trouble. Got me a bunch of tokens. Alright, back to the game. So I can get a win.
Rob Snyder with another opportunity to put
A win.
We are nearly ready to get underway. And our pitcher in this game, Rob Snyder. We're well into the season. With the success he's having on the hill, his odds of advancing look quite good. And here we go. Digging in for the Bay Sox, Reed Trimble. And we're underway. Here's a chopper up the middle. Whips it to first in time. What a play! Base is empty, one away. Coming up to the dish for Chesapeake, Ryan Noda.
No!
Oh, boy. Thunder. Thunder.
That's a ball.
Two now. Liner, base hit.
Sugar.
So one on now with one away. Good job to stay back on that one and not roll over on it. Let it get deep in the zone, then drop the bat head on it and ripped it the other way for a knock. Frederick Ben Cosme, the next to hit, takes ball one. One-two pitch. Dumps one into left. Throw comes into second. Safe. It's been a tough run at the plate for him lately. He needed that base hit. That's some textbook batting. Found a pitch in the heart of the zone, held back just a hair longer, and then cooked. There's one. Over to first. Safe.
That is fifth, the third baseman.
That boy didn't get over there quick.
Willie Vasquez getting ready to hit.
Yeah, that's right. I'm brushing you back. Setting you up for the bender.
Here comes the 1-0.
Ball.
And a high leverage challenge from the mound. After review, it was a strike. The call is overturned.
I knew that.
So they've
good.
still got both of their challenges. Noda at third. Irish on at first with two away. A little inside conscious now, and maybe the pitcher will target the outer half of the plate. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Huge K there. They strand a pair. Half inning done. We've got no score yet. On to the next inning, and here at the plate, Douglas Hodo.
Left fielder, Douglas Hodo.
Hodo.
Ball.
Hodo. Hodor.
Hey!
Here comes the 1-1 pitch. Ground ball up the middle, and that one finds its way through. And the leadoff hitter aboard. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't exactly square it up, but that's a good approach paying off. And now at the plate, Thomas Sosa. That one fouled off. Swing and a miss, and the count is 0-2. Chases the fastball up the ladder, and he strikes out. A bit unusual to see him swing so early. Typically uses the whole field, but a little jumpy in this spot. Peyton Eels will hit next.
Ball one. Strike one.
Runner at first, one away.
Get a follow. How about can I get a follow?
And that one is foul. We'll try again. 1-2 now. Ground ball to the right side. Cook to second. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. One hit in the inning, but that's all they got. We go to the bottom of the second inning. Altoona with the lead, 2-0. All set for the start of this inning. Here's the center fielder, Vance Honeycutt.
Vance Honeycutt. honey cut.
On 0-2, raise the hitter's eye level with the high fastball. We might see something low on this next pitch. And now the 1-2. That one ripped out to left.
Could be trouble.
And it's gone.
Yep.
It just got out of here. Home run number 5 on the season. And they cut into the lead. It's 3-1. We head back to the top of the lineup. Next up for the Baysox, Reed Trimble. 0 for 1.
Bad pitch.
We're here in the top half of the third. Nobody on,
there.
nobody out. One run already across the plate this inning. Grounder to short. Jed to first. And that's the first out.
I'll
Nice
give him
recovery after giving up the home run. And now Ryan Noda. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
RA is still going to be below 2, so that's...
1 out and the base is empty. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Great job to see changeup out of the hand and lay off it. Here's the 1-2 offering.
Put this in there for a strike.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the second out. That's not the best location you'll ever see on a curveball, but he clearly wasn't looking for it. That was very hittable, but he recognized it too late. Might have been a panic swing trying to put it in play. Ben Cosme in the box now. No balls and a strike. 2 outs, base is empty.
Right into the corner.
Swing and a miss. Got the strikeout. Back-to-back Ks. 1 hit in the inning, a solo home run. We move on to the bottom of the third. Welcome back to Altoona, top of the 4th inning. And here's the catcher, Ike Irish. Well, so far, so good for him today, but as you get to the meat of the order the second time around, that's where an outing can turn on you. Still, he's been on top of it to this point. 1-1 pitch now. Late on that fastball. This has been a solid outing for him, and a lot of that is because he keeps pounding the zone like he did with that low fastball. That's off the mark. The count now 2-2.
Catch a corner.
Into center. That one gets down for a hit. Runner aboard on the leadoff single. Little flare behind second base, and that's where hitters will just start saying prayers to whatever deity they can think of to let that ball get down. And that time it did, so Gorson.
Killer.
Feed to second for 1. Throw to first, but not in time. This broadcast comes to you courtesy of Deimos, the smaller of the 2 moons of Mars. When planning your next space travel itinerary, remember, Deimos, moon of Mars. Pops this one up to the right side. Cook settles underneath it. But it's the pitcher that makes the catch. And there's 2 away. Batter probably wants a mulligan after that swing. That one was right down the pipe, the kind of pitch hitters dream about. Sosa takes a ball, standing in for the second time. If he's gonna try to steal second, I'd expect it early in the count. The deeper into an at-bat you get, the less you want to chance it. Vasquez leads off of first with 2 away.
Nope, that's inside.
Swing, ground ball out to short. There with plenty of time, inning over. 1 runner left aboard.
Yep.
We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th inning. Justin Mice.
Never going to get any wins.
Snyder, some decent work in a shorter start. Certainly could have done better in this one, but he battled and kept him in it, and they got the win. That's usually good enough.
It's because my player is only level 53. Pitch on
Rob Snyder will try. Just about set to go. And on the mound now, Rob Snyder. What a great job he's done this season limiting right-handed batters, keeping their average against him down below 200. You face so many righty hitters over the course of a season, and that means how you perform against them is extra important. Amazing that he's kept them under the Mendoza line. Just 2 pitches in tonight, and we've already got our first controversial ball strike call. And that one did find the zone. They'll keep both their challenges.
Don't do better than that, Blue.
Gets a piece, stays alive. Oh, 0-2 now. Down in the dirt, swing and a miss. They're in time for the first out, and that completes the strikeout. Serious break on that splitter, and he can lean on it as a strikeout pitch because of that. It's almost like a roller skate going across a table, then it falls off the edge and tumbles. Good luck hitting that thing. Digging in, Ryan Noda. That one a little bit high. 1 out and the base is empty. He was a little early, but kept his hands back long enough to fight that one off. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And the righty delivers. Pitcher still hasn't found the put-away pitch. 3 straight foul balls. And now the 1-2. And a swing and a miss. That's out number 2. That's not the best location you'll ever see on a curveball, but he clearly wasn't looking for it. That was very hittable, but he recognized it too late. Might have been a panic swing trying to put it in play. Frederick Bencosme in the box now. No balls and a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. This one is in there, and that is strike 2. Back up the middle, he knocks it down. Still able to get it there in time. And they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. It's a 1-2-3 inning. Second inning set to start. Stepping to the plate for Chesapeake, Ike Irish. Skies it to right field.
You got it, you got it.
Nothing.
1 up, 1 down.
Sit down, Ike.
Nobody on with 1 out. And now, Vance Honeycutt. Didn't play in last night's game. Had a little breather. On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. On 0-1, the delivery. Grounds it to short. Gloves it. Not in time. Safe. That's a difficult play for sure, but he got the tough part out of the way by going to his backhand and fielding the ball. But he struggled with the transfer, and the batter's safe at first as a result. Thomas Sosa, batting with one down, takes a strike. Honeycutt leading off first with one gone.
That one slipped.
One pitch fouled away. And the 1-2. Got the batter swinging. Swing went right over top of the curveball. That's one of the classic strikeout pitches right there. The curveball diving down and out of the zone as the batter swings over it. You can trace the evolution of that pitch all the way back to Candy Cummings in 1867.
Okay, Candy Cummings.
The right fielder, number 42.
The right fielder in the box with two gone and takes a look at a called strike. Swing and a miss, late cut there. Quickly in a 2-strike count. We'll see how aggressive he is at the plate.
Right back up there.
And the count 1-2.
Oh, he got it. On that side of the plate.
Swing, ground ball out to short. Picks it up. On the run, sends it over to first. And very nicely done for the out. They strand one. We've played an inning and a half. All set for the start of this inning. Now the left fielder, Ethan Anderson.
Anderson.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Yanked that changeup back. Just diabolical.
Diabolical.
Fights that one off. We'll reset and do it again.
Bend one in there.
Swings through it for the K. They get the leadoff batter here in the third. That curveball went right through the heart of the zone, and he couldn't do anything with it.
That spin.
One out and the bases are empty. Aaron Estrada, the next to hit. Had the day off yesterday.
Jump right down the pike. To the up. High heat.
On 0-2, raise the hitter's eye level with the high fastball. We might see something low on this next pitch. 1-2 offering.
Right.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Up with it. Fires to first. Out on the drop third strike. 2 gone. That's a style of pitching that goes all the way back to Rube Waddell and Three Finger Brown at the start of the modern era. High hitter to shift the eye level, and then he tunnels the curveball and drops it down for the swinging K. And a high leverage challenge from the mound. And it did miss the zone. The call stands. So they'll lose their first challenge. 2 outs and nobody aboard. Fastball for a strike. We'll see how well the field holds up with the way the rain is coming down. Drainage is a problem with some playing surfaces in the minors, but so far, this field is still playable. Something that bears watching, though.
Thanks for the weather.
Swings
update.
and misses. It's a strikeout. Nice job out there as he gets them 1-2-3. They're set down 1-2-3. Top of the 4th inning with the Bay Sox at the dish.
Team needs to set it up better to where you can.
And immediately fires a strike to the left-handed batter.
I'm like dominating out here.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. Once again, he's ahead 0-2, and he's got the power in this at-bat. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Leadoff batter retired in the 4th. And he just continues rolling out there, looking really confident on that 3-pitch K. Bases empty, 1 away. Digging in for the Bay Sox, Frederick Bencosme. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Set down on strikes. 2 quick outs in the top of the 4th.
They just can't compete.
Might be a case here of the batter just locking up a bit. That curve was in a pretty hittable spot, but still got strike 3 looking. Nobody on and 2 outs. Ike Irish now at the plate. He's started this frame with 7 straight strikes. We're in immaculate inning territory. Next pitch, in for a strike. And that's number 8. Only 1 to go. Got the strikeout. How about that? An immaculate inning. Who needs a defense behind you? An immaculate inning. 3 strikeouts, 9 pitches. A command performance for him.
Yeah, so let's take me out of the game. Yep.
We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th inning. Justin Mice. It has been a rough go. Snyder didn't make it through 5, but no earned runs against. I liked a lot of what we saw from him in this one. He put them in a position to win, even if they didn't do enough to support him.
Can't get any wins if you don't leave me in the game. 9 strikeouts. Okay. In 55 innings, I mean, come on. And a 1-3-0. I should at least be in AAA.
Rob Snyder is focused and ready for this one. Here's the left fielder, Guy Lipscomb.
Ball 1.
The 1-1 offering. On the ground. That one will find its way through. And the leadoff hitter aboard. Makes the turn, heads for second base. To second, safe.
What?
That's a great example of his top-end speed. When he turns on the afterburners out of the box, it's really fun to watch. And now the center fielder, Jace Lavalette, 0 for 4 in yesterday's loss.
Ball. Ball 2. Hey.
Swing lifted to left field. And there's one away. Stepping to the plate for Akron, Khalil Watson.
Back.
Pickoff move to second and back in there.
Ball.
Runner at second here and one away. Fouled off to the right.
Guys came to play.
He ride.
1-2 misses, and the count is even up at 2-2. Great job to see changeup out of the hand and lay off it. Just misses with that one. Swung on and missed. Struck him out. 2 down. So tough when a pitcher unleashes a splitter after a fastball. In the box, you're thinking, here comes another heater. You let the swing go, and all of a sudden the string's been pulled, and you flailed ahead of it. Jose Devers at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Lipscomb on at second with 2 away. And very quickly, it's 0-2 to the DH. Swing and a miss. Got the strikeout. Swing went right over top of the curveball. 1 runner left aboard. Bottom of the inning, digging in for the Rubber Ducks, Juan Benjamin.
Juan Benjamin.
No.
Benjamin.
A frozen rope. Snags it on the run.
Got lucky there. Lucky that he got underneath that.
Batting 6th, third baseman, number 1.
Nobody on with 1 out. Coming up to the dish for Akron, Tyrese Turner. Chop to the left side and handles this chance. Gets it to first. Already 2 gone in the home half of the second inning.
7th, the catcher, Cody Huff.
Here's the catcher, Cody Huff. Two outs and nobody aboard.
Ball.
Come on, you're supposed to swing at that.
No.
Two and two now. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. 3 up and 3 down. Inning over. We've played.
Hey, coach, how about you leave me in this time? Let me get a win.
On hell. And now.
Angel Henao leading things off and takes a strike. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. He did a good job working with the catcher on the sequence there. Slowed him down with the off-speed stuff, then ran the fastball by his bat for the K, even if the location wasn't perfect. The right fielder, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Swing and a miss, late cut there. Now behind 0-2 after he swung too late at that breaking ball. Might need to shorten up and protect if this AB is going to turn around. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. High fly ball towards left center. And there's 2 down. Had to cover a lot of ground there, and that's why you take those extra reps during batting practice, getting reads on the ball as it comes off the bat. Even a quarter second's hesitation can cost you in the game. Lipscomb stands in here, takes ball 1 low. 2 outs, base is empty. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Fights that one away, still 1-2. 2 down and nobody aboard. Here in the back end of the 3rd inning. Swing and a miss. And it's 3 up and 3 down in this inning. We move on to inning number 4. The Curve lead it 4-0. Welcome back. The Rubber Ducks at the dish here in the bottom of the 4th. First pitch, and it just misses.
Strike zone.
That's a strike. No.
And a high leverage challenge from the mound. And it did miss the zone. The call stands. So they are now out of challenges. We'll see if that proves costly. Next pitch in for a strike. It's 2-2. Missed inside with the curveball. I'd expect him to try and put a fastball in the zone to avoid the leadoff walk. The hitter might be able to exploit that. Foul will see another payoff pitch. On the ground, right side. Takes it to the bag alone. Leadoff batter retired in the 4th.
Now batting.
1 out and the bases are empty. Stepping to the plate for Akron, Khalil Watson.
D-Ride.
Now here's the 0-2. Struck out looking for the backwards K. 2 outs already in the home 4th. And he just continues rolling out there, looking really confident on that 3-pitch K. 2 down now. The batter now, Jose Devers. Backed off the plate that time. That'll back him up a bit.
Ball.
This is part of why he's been on such a tear lately. He's doing a good job working the count, giving himself an edge. On the ground to the right side, Lugo. There with plenty of time, inning over. They go down in order. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Wilbur Dotel. And walks have been an issue. Snyder, with a good outing on the mound, definitely helped them get the W. He showed some good competitive fire in this win. He kept the team in a position to come out on top, and that's exactly what they did. Nice work.
Bounce up my versatility. Got my package. Good, I'm sure.
Rob Snyder with another opportunity to put his skills on display for scouts and fans alike. This kid has future star. All right, first pitch coming up. And on the hill, Rob Snyder. We're well into the season. With the success he's having on the hill, his odds of advancing look quite good. And here at the plate, the shortstop. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. And there's one down. Bases empty, one away. Next up for the Fightin' Phils, Trent Farquhar.
Hey!
And the curve drops in there for a strike. That's a beautiful backdoor breaking ball, and he had no chance at the plate. Great pitch. Now a check swing, held up, no appeal here. He was able to check his swing on that pitch way out of the zone. Would have been tough to make contact anyway. Gets under it, pops it up.
Yours!
Out number 2. Coming up now to the dish for Redding, number 82. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 2 outs, bases empty. This one hammered deep to right, and it is gone. Home run. That's gotta feel good. Digging in for the Fightin' Phils, Nick Biddison. It's been a tough stretch at the plate. Just one hit in the last 5 games. Pitches in the dirt.
Curveball.
On the ground to the right side, Lugo. There with plenty of time, inning over. So they pick up a run on the solo shot, and they move in front. Midway in the first, Redding with the lead, 1-0. The Fightin' Phils at the plate here in the second inning.
The third baseman, Alex Vinales.
Hey!
Here comes the 1-1.
Ball 2.
Come on.
Kicks and delivers. That one
Ball
missed.
3.
That's great discipline at the dish. He fell behind 0-1, then didn't overextend or get greedy. Now he's got a favorable count on 3-1. That one misses. It's a leadoff walk. And now the center fielder, Dylan Campbell. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Way out front for strike 3. That's a style of pitching that goes all the way back to Rube Waddell and Three Finger Brown at the start of the modern era. High heater to shift the eye level, and then he tunnels the curveball and drops it down for the swinging K. At the plate, John Spikerman. Runner at first, 1 away. Close, but ruled a ball. And a high leverage challenge from the mound. And they'll overturn the call and rule it a strike. So they've still got both of their challenges. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing, soft line drive. The feed for 1. Throw to first, but not in time.
Can't get there, fat boy.
So up next, Paul McIntosh.
Yeah!
Spikerman, the runner at first, with 2 out.
Hey!
Looking at 2 straight pitches and now down 0-2, you're just hoping to make contact. Already, and he got it. Strike 3, that retires the side. They strand 1. After an inning and a half, it's 1-0. On to the next inning, and now the DH, Carson DeMartini. Bottom of the zone, called strike. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Gets a piece there, we'll do it again. 0-2 now. Got the batter looking for the K. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. That was in a hittable location, but he got caught looking at it. Might want that one back. The lineup flips over. Next up for the Fightin' Phils, number 87. Outfield pretty shallow here. One out and the base is empty. Swings through it. Once again, he's ahead 0-2, and he's got the power in this at bat.
Got the power.
And that's too hot. On 0-2, raise the hitter's eye level with the high fastball. We might see something low on this next pitch. Here's the 1-2 offering. What a take with 2 strikes. Snyder will challenge the call, thinking it was a strike. Pretty close, but it was a ball. That knocks him down to 1 challenge left. Swing and a miss. That's a K. First 2 batters gone in the top of the. So 2 out. Here's the second baseman, Trent Farquhar. 0 for 1 so far.
That's a ball.
Here's the 1-0 offering. We're here in the top half of the third. 2 down and nobody aboard. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Swings and misses. And it's 3 up and 3 down in this inning. They're set down. Today's broadcast is brought to you by Big Kale Soda, with more protein and fiber than any other soda on the market. Welcome back to Altoona, top of the 4th inning. The first baseman leading things off and takes a strike. Line drive, and that's a fair ball. Now he turns for second. Here's the throw. Not in time. That's a leadoff double. And he's notched 2 hits now, both for extra bases. Might be a chance for them to start working their way back into this thing. Stepping to the plate next for Reading, Nick Biddison.
Biddison, bitty, bitty, bitty. Big old bitties.
Here comes the 0-1. No fun getting jammed like that. Swings and misses, struck him out. That curveball went right into the heart of the zone, but he just missed it. Next to hit, Alex Pinellas. Hit a solo homer last night, which made up the entirety of their offense in that one. Here comes the 1-0. And that's ripped for a base hit. Coming to the plate. Now a long throw home. Crosses the plate. It's 6-2. Picks himself up an RBI. Great job to step through that and line it the other way for a knock. That's the kind of thing hitters work on consistently, and he's turning that work into in-game success. Liner snagged it first. One of those plays that just goes to show that not everything is within your control on the baseball field. Batter did everything right and still didn't get the hit. Sometimes that's how it goes. 0-1, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Nice location on that high fastball, 97 on the radar gun, and goes down on strikes. Picks up the 7th strikeout of the ball game. They pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, 1 runner left on base. On now to the bottom of the 4th. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th inning, Wilber Dotel. Snyder, some decent work in a shorter start. Team effort here, and it started with what he was able to give them on the mound. He put them in position to come away victorious with a good start.
Oh, that helps. Five games left to get wins, and they won't leave me. Okay.
Rob Snyder, with a blend of raw talent and poise, is quickly becoming a player to watch this season. It's the Altoona Curve and the Portland Sea Dogs. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here is Mickey Gasper.
Number 30, Mickey Gasper.
A frozen rope. Pulls it in, one away.
Pitch one out.
One out and the bases are empty. And now it's going to be Brendan Rodgers. Just missed. And a high leverage challenge from the mound. And it did miss the zone. The call stands. So they'll lose their first challenge. Swings and misses. And the count 1-1. And a foul ball, so he stays alive. Now the 1-2 pitch. Hit on the ground to the right side. Steps on first for the out. 2 down now, and the batter will be the shortstop, Tyler McDonough. And that one almost got it. That'll back him up a bit.
Ball.
2-0 pitch. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. 2-1 now.
Hey!
2 outs and nobody aboard. And that's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. And here's the first baseman, Drew Earhart, doing a fine job at the plate recently, batting over 300 so far this month. And there's a breaking ball that drops in. Looking at 2 straight pitches and now down 0-2, you're just hoping to make contact. already in a big hole, and the pitcher clearly has the advantage. 0-2, rocks and fires. Ground ball to the right side. Finds its way through for a hit. That's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Batting fifth.
Now the third baseman, Max Ferguson. Really strong hitting performance recently, working on a 5-game hitting streak. To the right side. Takes it to the bag, and that'll do it. They leave 2 runners on base. Scoreless after 1. On to the bottom of the second. And now the DH, Yoferi Rodriguez. Pitch misses, and it's 1-1. And a high leverage challenge from the mound. And they'll overturn the call and rule it a strike. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Here's a grounder up the middle. Handles. That's the first out. Bases empty, 1 away. Stanley Tucker now at the plate. Really needs to start making more contact, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games. And just beats it. That's a hit. Great try there. You might get 1 or 2 of those a year if you're lucky, so he'll definitely take it. Nice job to tie him up with the inside pitch, but he still found a way to get an infield hit out of it. Tremendous effort. 1 gone, runner at first. Stepping to the plate now for Portland, Braden Ward.
Strike 1.
Rolls away a little bit. Throw comes into second. In there safely. That's heads up base running to get to second on the wild pitch. Now the inning-ending double play is a lot less likely. Tough break for the pitcher. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Here's the center fielder, Nelly Taylor. Two outs and a runner in scoring position. That's some great arm action from him to sell the changeup. Spoils the 2-strike offering, another coming up. And it's foul, and the at-bat keeps going. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
No.
What a take with 2 strikes. Swings and misses. Way out front for strike 3. They leave 1 runner on base. We'll move on to the third with no score. Bottom of the inning, coming up to the dish for Portland, Mickey Gasper.
Mickey Gasper.
Huh.
Next one's fouled back. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. They get the leadoff batter here in the third. And that's a beautifully thrown splitter, diving down and getting him to swing over the top of it, thinking it was more of a straight heater. Nice pitch. Nobody on with 1 out. Next to hit, Brendan Rodgers. 0 for 1 so far.
Ball 1.
Still scoreless in the bottom half of the third. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. 2 straight retired to begin the bottom of the third. Next to bat for the Sea Dogs, Tyler McDonough. Excellent swing the last time up. A line drive single to center. 0-1 now. Right through there for a strike. This one popped up.
You got ball, you got ball.
That ends the inning. On to the fourth frame, still scoreless. If you're looking for a new scent that makes you think of the ballpark, turn to Sudsy Susie's Body Wash. New options include fresh cut grass, pine tar, and hot dog water. Back here in Portland, bottom of the fourth. High fly ball towards left center. There's one down. Well, the rain's still a factor here, and the umpires may have their hand forced sooner than later. At a certain point, it becomes a question of player safety. Popped up left side.
Yeah, you got it, you got it.
And there are two down. Nobody on and two outs. Now, Yoferi Rodriguez, 0 for 1. Huge swing, and this one sails out of here to right field. Wastes no time on this one, and they grab the lead. It's 1-0. Raining cats and dogs, and he still manages to blast that one out of here. Unreal. And now, Stanley Tucker. Foul ball there. Two outs and nobody aboard. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Clipped the bottom of the zone with the curve for strike 3. So they pick up a run on the solo shot, and they move in front. Bottom half of the fifth, and the Sea Dogs batting.
The left fielder, Brayden Ward.
Ball.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. And it's there in time for the first out after the dropped third strike. Serious break on that splitter, and he can lean on it as a strikeout pitch because of that. It's almost like a roller skate going across a table, then it falls off the edge and tumbles. Good luck hitting that thing. Bunts, but that's a foul ball. One out and the base is empty.
Nope, ball one.
Breaking ball in there for a strike. A little bit high.
Ball 2.
Struck out swinging. Picks up the 7th strikeout of the ball game. He was late with the swing on a changeup. That'll build a pitcher's confidence. We head back to the top of the lineup. Digging in at the dish for the Sea Dogs, Mickey Gasper. 3-pitch strikeout in the last AB. Will definitely want to do better this time. 2 outs and nobody aboard.
That's a ball.
Clearly, he's confident in his breaking ball in this one. And a swing and a miss. And it's 3 up and 3 down in this inning. And we're through 5 innings. The Sea Dogs. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Wilber Dotel. Snyder whipped 8 and gave up 1 earned over 5 innings. I liked a lot of what we saw from him in this one. He put them in a position to win, even if they didn't do enough to support him. And the final, 8-7. Thanks for dropping by and joining me and our wonderful crew here on the show. I'm Ben Gelman. Talk to you soon.
Well, I didn't take the loss. God, I'm getting caught up. That's what I'm talking about. Getting called up. Thanks, Coach. Oh, how cute. He's got a bobblehead. Yeah, it's not a tough place. June. Go to me. I don't want to talk to you, Stephanie. Yeah, Sawinski, done. He doesn't play for Pirates organization anymore. Great job, MLB. I guess you guys gave up before the trade deadline.
We are thrilled to be inside All-American Park. 4th of July base. John Ray leading things off and takes a strike.
Whoa.
Here comes the 1-1 pitch. Comes up empty, strike 2.
Whoa.
Here comes the 2-2. Gets a piece, stays alive. The 2-2. Can't connect on the curveball. He strikes out. That's not the ideal location for that curveball, but he got good enough movement on it to get the swing and a miss to end the AB. Great example of what they say. Hit it.
BRB.
About timing, pitching is about upsetting that timing. And the next batter, Nick Lofton. That one is way inside.
Hey!
Ground ball up the middle. Now 2 out.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Gavin Cross.
So 2 out. Coming up to the dish for Omaha, Gavin Cross. And he's got really good wheels. One of those skills you really can't teach. Not only does he have excellent speed, but it's the effort that catches your eye. That speed benefits him on the base paths and on defense. Teams always want players who can turn and burn out there. Play made, that ends the inning. We go on to inning number 2. On to the bottom of the second, and now Tyler Gentry. That fastball was very hittable, but the swing just a touch too early. Pitcher needs to adjust. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a foul ball, so he stays alive. And again on 0-2. Got the strikeout looking. And quickly one away in the second inning.
Fifth, the catcher, Blake Mitchell.
Grounder left side, and that's just foul. From bespoke masonry to soundproofing, your basement deserves the best. Montresor Basement Design can help every home, from a one-bedroom to a classical palazzo. Basement so good, even your worst enemies won't leave. 0-2 rocks and fires. Puts it in the air to center. Suwinski has this one sized up. And quickly 2 away.
Batting sixth, third baseman number 2, Tyler.
2 down now. Digging in, Tyler Tolbert. This one is in there. Strike 1. Swing and a miss. Looks at one, then swings at one, and quickly he's down 0-2. Time to simplify your approach at the plate. Out to center. Suwinski moving under it. And makes the catch. We'll move on to the third with no score. Bottom of the inning, and now the shortstop, Connor Kaiser.
The shortstop, Connor Kaiser.
Yes!
The 0-1. Way too cavalier an approach from this lineup. They seem to be swinging at everything. 0-2, and the delivery.
That's a ball.
Keeps the AB going with the foul ball. 1-2, here's the pitch.
That's the ball.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Base is empty, one away. Now it's the second baseman, Kevin Newman.
Kevin Newman's back in the minors. Oh, man. Guy.
Hey!
The 0-1.
Spent all that time with the Buccos.
Fly
The
ball to right.
Buccos.
Fletcher
And
should
get
have this one.
demoted to the minors.
Gets there. Got it. And here's the first
Batting
baseman,
ninth,
Luke
the
Mailey.
first baseman,
Didn't
number
play in the day
17,
game yesterday.
Luke.
Should be fresh for this one.
Melee.
Breaking ball through there for a strike. And the inning is over. 9 straight set down here to start the game.
And moving up for the Storm Chasers, center fielder number 16, John Ray.
Rave stands in now and watches strike one. Lays down a bunt.
1-1-1.
And that's a bunt single.
What a
That was
pussy.
placed perfectly. That was some smooth bunting ability he showed there. Perfect bat angle, dropped the ball down in a great spot, and easily into first on the bunt single. No outs, runner at first. Nick Lofton, the next to hit. 0 for 1. 0-1.
Bunting when somebody's got a no-hitter going.
That'll back him up a bit. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Go ahead, run at first. Nobody out. Swing and a miss. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Fights it off. We'll see another. And a swing and a miss. One out in the bottom of the fourth.
Now
That
batting,
splitter was in a
the
very
designated
hittable
hitter,
location.
Gavin.
Definitely not where the pitcher wanted to put it. Still got the K, though. And now the DH, Gavin Cross. Homered last night. Added another hit as well.
Oh!
The pitch. Runner at first, one away. Pitch in the dirt. If you've got good instincts and you see the ball's going to hit the dirt, you can take off early and try to move up. Wasn't able to advance that time. Swing and a miss. Got the strikeout. Back-to-back Ks. Digging in for
Now
the Storm
batting,
Chasers,
right fielder,
Tyler Gentry.
Tyler.
First at bat was a strikeout.
Gentry.
If he's gonna try to steal second, I'd expect it early in the count. The deeper into an at-bat you get, the less you want to chance it. In the air to the right, Fletcher drifting towards this one. And makes the catch. One left on base, and we're still knotted up at 0.
Okay.
Bottom half of the fifth,
lead
and
off
the Storm
for
Chasers
Storm
batting.
Chasers, the catcher, Blake Mitchell.
This has been a solid outing for him, and a lot of that is because he keeps pounding the zone like he did with that low fastball. This pitch popped up. Johnson under it. One away. Those high fastballs in the zone look so tempting, but it's hard for hitters to get on plane with them.
Tyler Tolbert.
Stepping to the plate for Omaha, Tyler Tolbert.
Hey!
One out and the base is empty. This one to right. Can't get there, and it's a base hit. The tying run is aboard. Just the second hit he's allowed tonight, and I don't think that one is going to break up his rhythm too much. Gotta say, he's been terrific with his command in this one. Kaiser in the box now takes strike one. Good job to let the low one go there. The Storm Chasers down a run. Bottom half of the fifth. And that's a little bit hot. Now 2-2. Runner on the move. Got the swinging strikeout. Throw to second, bounces, safe. So up next,
Now
Kevin
batting,
Newman.
The second baseman, Kevin Newman.
Ball.
Runner at second, 2 down. And the count 1-2. He was a little early, but kept his hands back long enough to fight that one off. Got the swinging strikeout. And that ends the inning. Was in a... Back now for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Cam Sanders. Snyder, with a solid start in his first taste of AAA baseball, didn't get overwhelmed with the change in routine and the adjustment to the new level. He went out there and acquitted himself nicely.
And got a win.
Rob Snyder coming off his first AAA win last time out. Let's see if this rising star can deliver once again today. First pitch, moments away. And on the hill, Rob Snyder. Here's a scouting report. Opposing batters have struggled against him this year, batting under 200. Think about this. From the start of the wild card era in 1995 through 2023, 50 Major League starting pitchers held opposing hitters to a batting average under 200. Only 5 of those seasons came with an ERA over 3. So it goes to show how effective it makes him to keep that batting average against down.
First pitch, 7:06.
And the 0-1 now. In the air out to right. It's pretty deep. And there's one away.
Wah, wah.
Batting second, the shortstop, Kevin.
One out and the bases are empty. And now the shortstop, Kevin McGonigal. He has had a tremendous season, a lot of power, and put up a good average to boot. Close, but called a ball. And a high-leverage challenge from the mound. And they'll overturn the call and rule it a strike. So they've still got both of their challenges. The 0-1. Liner, base hit. So 1 on now with 1 away. Chase Young will hit next.
Ball in.
Roll it up.
Smoked on the ground to second. Good feed, that's 1. Double play, what a twin killing to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. Today's game is brought to you by Sudsy Susie's Body Wash, offering new scents like oak, rhubarb, and floor polish. Top half of the second from Indianapolis. That's in there, and the count is 0-2. That's a hittable pitch, but not what he was looking for. Early in the count, it's okay to take that. Keeps the AB going with the foul ball. Fights that one away. The count remains 0-2. Right-hander kicks and deals. Got the batter swinging. And quickly 1 away in the second inning. Bases empty, 1 away. Stepping to the plate for Toledo, Chris Myers.
Hey. Ball 1.
No score here in the second inning. Hit on the ground to the right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. So they get a runner on with a 1-out single. And he keeps swinging a hot bat. Some really good games lately. That one might as well have been placed on a tee right down the middle, a hitter's dream. The pitcher's nightmare. Workman wants to challenge here, thought it was a ball, and it's going to stay a strike. They've only got 1 challenge remaining. Bash down the right side, but foul. Foul ball, still 0-2. Runner at first, 1 away. Good job to fight that one off. Way upstairs. Ball 1. That's off the mask again, twice now. 1-2 pitch. That one missed. What a take with 2 strikes. Myers at first, 1 out. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now 2 away.
The third baseman, Hao-Yu Lee.
Hao-Yu Lee, the next to hit. Ground ball up the middle. What a stop! The underhand flick, and very nicely done for the out. They leave 1.
The center fielder, Max Clark.
On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. The 0-1 offering. Swing and a foul straight back. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And there's 1 away.
Batting 9, the second baseman, Peyton Graham.
Nobody on with 1 out. Digging in for the Mud Hens, Peyton Graham.
Ball! That pitch is out. Ball 2.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Top of the third, no score.
Aye!
Swing and a miss. Got the strikeout.
Ka-ching.
First 2 batters gone in the top of the third. Back to the top of the order here. Next up for the Mud Hens, Austin Slater.
Nope.
And a high leverage challenge from the mound. The call is overturned. This could be huge. So they've still got both of their challenges. We're here in the top half of the third. 2 down and nobody aboard. Right through there for a strike. Swings and misses. And that's a 1-2-3 inning. Moving on now to the home half of the third inning. We're all tied, 0-0.
Leading off for Toledo, the shortstop, Kevin McGonigal.
McGonigal swings through that one, coming to the plate for the second time today. Both the pitcher and catcher have noticed how aggressive these hitters have been early in the count. Might see if they can get them to chase. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Leadoff batter retired in the fourth. Serious break on that splitter, and he can lean on it as a strikeout pitch because of that. It's almost like a roller skate going across a table, then it falls off the edge and tumbles. Good luck hitting that thing. Young stands in now and watches strike 1. Fights it off, we'll see another. Grounder to second. Handles. Whips it to first in time. That is a great play deep in the hole.
Now batting.
2 down now. And next, the cleanup hitter, Tomas Nido. Struck out swinging in the first AB. Just off the outside edge. And a high leverage challenge from the mound. After review, it was a strike. The call is overturned. So they've still got both of their challenges. We're in the fourth inning, no score. And that's in for a strike. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And a nice frame on the mound. He sets them down 1-2-3. On to the bottom of the fourth now. Still no score. All set for the start of this inning. Here's the left fielder, Chris Myers.
Chris Myers.
That one fouled off. That was really close around the knees, but he's handling it well on the mound. Just has to adjust his sights. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. That one is foul. We'll see another. Pitcher's got to be wondering what's going to get the swing and a miss. He might need to change speeds or locations, if only to change things around. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Picks up the 7th strikeout of the ball game. So digging in, Gage Workman. went deep in last night's ball game. And that drops in for a strike. Out on the mound, he's been throwing lots of strikes, so the hitter might decide to be aggressive over the middle. Sure, he's got good stuff, but you can't hit it if you don't swing, and he's not missing the zone. Hops this up on the infield. Griffin moving under it. But it's the pitcher that makes the catch. And now 2 away. 2 away here, nobody on. Here's the third baseman, Hao-Yu Lee.
That's a ball. Yeah.
The 1-1 offering. Fouled off left side. Now he's off balance after the fastball breaking ball combo. That timing disruption gives the pitcher an edge. Here's a grounder up the middle. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. Still nothing on the scoreboard after 5.
Now pitching.
We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Noah Davis. Snyder struck out 7 batters in 5 scoreless innings. He showed some good competitive fire in this win. He kept the team in a position to come out on top, and that's exactly what they did. Nice work.
All right, let's switch it over to the big leagues.
From 41 Seaver Way, welcome to the home of the New York Mets. This is Citi Field. Ready for baseball here in New York. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit.
Ryan O'Hearn.
Left field.
Looper, get in there.
And there's one down. Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. One of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That one carrying. That's down. One hops off the wall. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
1 out, runner at second. Lau at the plate. Foul ball there. Lau launched a pair of homers in his last game. And at second. Shot into the gap, and that should bring in the run. Ozuna around third. He'll score, and the Pirates take the lead. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Here's the left fielder, Spencer Horwitz. Hammered, base hit. Here comes Lau. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Comes through with the RBI. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
Here's O'Neill Cruz to third, and that's just foul. Cruz, a strong arm center fielder, hitting 5th in today's lineup. And his batting average this season is over 400.
Yep, that ball went out.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Struck him out looking.
Clearly looking out over the plate on that outer third, and that pitch finished right down the middle, just a little bit in, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
Digging in, Jake Mangum. Line drive. He makes the grab, and that is that. But 2 runs. Back here in Queens. And on the mound for the Pirates, Bubba Chandler. What's the word on him?
It's a tough veteran lineup on the other side, but I'm excited to see what this rookie can do in this one.
Francisco Lindor leading things off and takes a strike. That one fouled off. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
The 0-2. Towards first, and it goes just foul. That one just misses.
Well, clearly not too happy with the call there. Thought he caught the top of the zone, and you could pretty much read his lips saying, that's not up.
It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. 2 outs, base is empty. Bo Bichette up to the dish. There's a strike. And a foul ball. The 0-2. Ring him up, says Daryl Parker. That's a strikeout. Nothing. Second inning set to go. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Nick Gonzalez. Foul ball. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff at the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
That's hard hit on the line. And there's 2 away. Jared Triolo, the next Pirate to hit. There's a swing and a drive. And a foul ball. Late with the swing there.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
That misses the zone, and the count 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Simeon, toss over to first. And it's back here at Citi Field, bottom of the second. Jorge Polanco up now for the Mets. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
Oh, 2 now. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Now it's the DH, Brett Baty. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. On the ground to short, Gonzalez. Throws to first. Nice play off the bounce for the out.
Good stretch there to make the play. It looks like someone added a little yoga to their daily routine, if you ask me.
2 outs, base is empty. Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. This one popped up. Gonzalez under it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Back at the ballpark. And in this series, it has been ugly on the mound as we look at the numbers. Popped up. Simeon under it. Takes it in for the out. Here's Marcell Ozuna, 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored.
Ball.
That one hammered center field, carrying well. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Man, he hammered that one to center. I thought it was out of here, but Wynn just absolutely killed it.
And now it's Brandon Lowe. He doubled home a run at his first AB. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And that's a foul ball. Two down, nobody on.
Ball 1.
Right side, hard hit. And the Pirates go 1-2-3. It's the welcome back. And struggles at the plate in this series as we take a look at the numbers. In the air, left field, Horwitz on the move. Hauls it in for the out. One pitch and one out. So here's Robert now. Good power, not great in the OBP department. This one in the air, center field. 2 away now. So up next, Tyrone Taylor. Line drive, base hit, right field. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Back to the top of the Mets order. Francisco Lindor digs in now. And that's in there for strike one.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
Man on second, 2 down. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Line drive, that's a base hit. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. He'll score easily. It's 2-1.
When you go 0 for 5, 0 for 7, 0 for 8, it seems like an eternity, especially to start the season, because that's the one thing. Players want to get that first one out of the way so that they feel like, all right, I'm going to avoid this prolonged 0 for to start the season and get into a slump.
So 2 down. Here's Juan Soto. He's 0 for 1.
Hey!
Just off the outside edge, and the count is 1-1. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And that just scraped the zone. The call is overturned. They'll keep both their challenges. Lindor off of first with 2 away. Stays alive. Here's the 0-2. And that one upstairs.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
This to third, and that chance handled. Play made, that ends the inning. Back here in Queens, at the plate for Pittsburgh, Spencer Horwitz. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. That breaking ball drops in for a strike. Foul ball, still 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And the 0-2. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that's going to roll to the wall. The relay throw. Not in time. That's a leadoff double. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Now it's going to be O'Neal Cruz. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. And he's in safely at third with 1 out.
Up next for Pittsburgh, right fielder
Jake Mangum, the next Pirate to hit. 0 for 1 so far.
ball, that's it.
One away with a runner at third. Top half of inning number 4. In the air to left center. Robert on the move to the alley. He's got it. Runner tagging from third. To the plate. Save. It's 3-1.
For Pittsburgh, shortstop Nick Gonzalez.
So no one on after the sac fly. Nick Gonzalez, the next Pirate to hit. He's 0 for 1.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
Two down, nobody on. The shortstop takes the ball. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And that extends the inning.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Sliced hard but foul. Runner takes off. Pitch is high. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, it really doesn't matter what the situation is. When a guy like this gets on first, you know he's going to steal second at some point during the at-bat. Nice job to get in the scoring position. The defense probably knew it was coming, but they just couldn't do anything to stop it.
Swing and a foul out of play. Runner at second, 2 down. Swings, and this one's flared. Base hit into the outfield. Here's the throw to the plate. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. Up by 3. It's 4-1.
Definitely found the perfect spot. Those could be hard sometimes. We talked about in left field. You're kind of anticipating cheating in for a ball. Hit something like that you can rob a little soft flare in front of you, but perfectly placed, so you reward the hitter with it.
Out towards right center field. And that'll do it. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors. And we're back with a series sweep very much in play, Siggy. Sizable lead, so keep those brooms handy.
A sweep can really send shockwaves through a clubhouse, Boo. One team surging forward, the other left searching for answers.
Ball, that's in.
Line drive, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco. That one finds the corner, and it's 0-2. Just missed.
Tough to take a 2-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
High fly ball out towards left field. Way back there. And that is foul. Polanco hanging in there. Battling here as he fouls it away. Fights it off. He'll see another. 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. Ninth pitch of the at-bat. And a ball evens the count.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
The 2-2. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. He decides to eat it, and that leaves them with runners at first and second. First and second, no outs. Brett Baty up now for the Mets.
Well, these Mets doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
First and second, no outs. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Pulled the string of the changeup.
Now, when you follow up a triple-digit fastball with a nasty changeup, pretty much every time the hitter's going to be in trouble. And that was the plan. Get him to sit dead red on the fastball and then just make him look foolish with the off-speed stuff.
2 aboard with 1 out. Stepping in, Francisco Alvarez. In there for strike 1. Swing and a miss at a slider. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position in 2 strikes. Just put the ball in place somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
And now Marcus Semien steps up in a big spot. Fly to left his first time. Close, but called a ball. Ball 1. Challenge from behind the dish here. And it's a called strike after the review. So they've still got both their challenges. 2 on, 2 outs. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam.
Man, I'm pretty impressed out there on the mound right now. I mean, these are tough spots where pitchers really got to bear down. Those last 2 pitches were well executed.
Got him swinging. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Pirates 4 and the Mets 1. This is Pirates baseball on the show Pittsburgh. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. O'Hearn leading things off and takes a strike.
You know, these Pirates doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Over to first, 1 away here in the 5th.
And you know, bloops and lasers, they both count the same, so we know there's 0 complaints about double digits in the hit column, no matter how it happens.
Marcell Ozuna coming up to hit. 1 for 2.
Nope. Ball 1.
And that one hammered out of here. An absolute smash to left. His first homer of the year, and they add a run. It's 5-1. Singy, I hope you saw it because it didn't stay in the air for long.
No, it didn't, Boo. StatCast telling us 110 miles per hour off the bat, and that's plenty to hit one out if you get enough air under it. As a hitter, you hardly feel the ball when you make contact as solid as he did right there.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Nolan McLean done for the afternoon, and it's going to be a start. So they turn things over to the righty, Luke Weaver. This is his third time out this year. Here's the second baseman, Brandon Lowe. Drove in 2 runs on a double back in the first. He's 1 for 2. He was late there, strike 1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Here comes the 0-1. This ball's chopped on the ground. Simeon, toss over to first. Lowe out on the play.
Up next for Pittsburgh, left fielder Spencer Horwitz.
2 down, bases empty. Spencer Horwitz, the next Pirate to hit. Into center. Into the dive, and he got it. What a play. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Center fielder Luis Robert Jr.
On the ground, right side, Lowe. Throws to first in time. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Mets.
They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Taylor, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. The Buccos leading by 4, last half of inning number 5. Right through there for a strike. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swings through it for the K. Strikeout number 8.
With that kind of velocity and elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
So back to the top of the order. Here's Francisco Lindor. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And that is that. Mets go down quickly. They're down. Welcome back as we look at the highlights from today's game so far. O'Neal Cruz now at the plate.
Center fielder O'Neal Cruz.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Brings it in. 1 away. Jake Mangum, the next Pirate to hit.
Right fielder Jake Mangum.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
That one misses. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Ball 2.
And it's fouled away. Line to right center field. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Next to hit, Nick Gonzalez. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
When you're trying to swipe a bag against an elite-level arm behind the plate like this guy, you better get a great jump and hope that your speed can finish this job. That was a great jump right there. Really nice steal of second base.
That's a ball.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. Bunt attempt. Popped up. Handles, throws to first. Got him as he tried to bunt his way aboard.
Well, I'm pretty sure he took a look around the infield to see where they were playing before laying that one down. And everyone was playing back.
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Huascar Brazoban.
They need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
That's a base hit. Run scores.
Picks himself up an RBI. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride. Out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Now, Jared Triolo in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. One run across in the frame so far, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Base knock center field. So that's two straight two-out hits.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
So the Pirates batting order turns over. And here's the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn. Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Ryan O'Hearn goes deep. His first homer of the year, and they add to their lead. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
So let's take a closer look inside the numbers. That blast from StatCast, 113 miles an hour off the bat, Singy.
And it just flew out of here, Boog. Even if you only heard the ball.
New arm out of the bullpen, Tobias Myers.
It's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
2 down, nobody on. And that misses. And the count is 2-0. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And the hits just keep on coming. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
At the plate, Brandon Lowe. That one is absolutely belted. And wow, that one is way out of here. Brandon Lowe bops one out of here. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add on. That's his third straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
And they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
Singing, did anybody ever give you the silent treatment?
I don't remember that they did. I think they were pretty cool with me in terms of celebrating my rookie year. First home run came in Anaheim against the Angels. And I always love to watch now, though, especially when that player is unsuspecting. You know, some guys, they've been around long enough to know there's a good chance I'm going to get the silent treatment. But when that player's maybe been grinding it out for a little while and finally gets that home run, is expecting the big lift coming into the dugout, and they just stonewall him, it's awesome.
That one ran inside, almost got him. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So up next for New York, Bo Bichette.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
Swing and a bouncer. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Up next for the Mets,
Jorge Polanco up next. The Mets.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
And he grounds one to the right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard. Brett Baty.
For the Mets, designated hitter, Brett Baty.
Up now for the Mets.
Ball.
Out towards right center field. Mangum under this one. And there's 2 away. So first and second with 2 outs. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. Foul ball there. On the ground right side. Lau sends it to first. Out number 3. 2 left for the Mets. They trail by double digits. Back here at Citi Field. They put themselves out in front. The nice display at the plate. Take a look at the spray chart for where their hits have landed.
Yeah, it looks like they've been spreading it out pretty well in this one, Boog. Spraying the ball all over the yard. Good team effort at the dish.
Cruz, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Swinging a foul straight back.
Very dominant with that fastball inside. Hitter's going to be conscious of that. Now you have the outer half of the plate to work with out there on the mound.
Base hit. And a man aboard.
Up next for the Pirates, right fielder
Jake Mangum, the next Pirate to hit. There goes the runner. Pitch misses.
That pitch is out.
Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Really nice swipe of second right there. He knew he had to get a really good jump on the pitcher because that catcher can make up some time, man. Such a good catch and throw guy behind the dish. Nice job right there, but he just beat it.
Ball, that's out.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. Popped up, and that's a foul ball. Man at second. Runner on the move again. Bunting, and it's in the air. He makes the grab. Throw behind the runner, and they've got him doubled off. Now at the plate, Nick Gonzalez. 1 for 3. And a bunt towards third. Whips it to first on the run. But it's not in time. Base hit.
Up next for Pittsburgh, catcher.
He was racing down the line and probably didn't assume he was going to be safe until his foot hit the bag and looked up for the umpire. Nice bunt and great hustle to get himself a knock.
Now the catcher up to hit. Endy Rodriguez. Throw.
He's in there.
Save.
He's safe.
That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that.
Runner goes again. Oh, that got him on the mound. Flips it, safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going. Definitely some concern here. That ball came back and got him right on the pitching arm, as you can see him trying. The Mets with a new arm on the mound, Kodai Senga.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind.
Runners on the move. And first offering is fouled off. 2 on, 2 outs. Out at the plate. He's out trying to steal.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Kyle Nicolas.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Simeon leading things off and takes a strike. That one missed. Nicolas in his 2nd season, 27 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick in 2020. That one finds the zone. That's strike 2.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Oh, that's too high.
Upstairs. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Just missed.
Running that good fastball up on the hitter's inside. If nothing else, it keeps him from diving out over the plate to get those arms extended on the pitch away.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Payoff pitch. Simeon tries to hold up, appeal to first, and Matthew Ross right on it, says he held up. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there, it's got a chance. Makes the catch, crashing into the wall.
Outstanding catch right there, and I love the commitment that he showed. He knew that the wall was close, but was determined to make that catch, and a nice calculation of just how much room he had to try to minimize that contact.
Taylor batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. And there's a ball. Down low, it kicks away. Runner holds tight as the count moves to 2-2. The 2-2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Man at first, 1 away. 3-2 now.
Ball 3. Got
him looking. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Now up to hit, Francisco Lindor. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Off the mark there. And that is ball one.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Looked like it was a little bit up.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
This one in the air, center field. Cruz on his way over, and the inning is over. This one. Ready to begin the eighth. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Jared Triolo. In the air, right field. And there's one down. To the top of the order now, Ryan O'Hearn, the next Pirate to hit. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Squares, pushes at it, misses it. It's a strike. 0-2. Ball one there. The Pirates up big in this one, and we're at the top of the eighth. No question about this one. It's out of here.
My goodness, who saw this coming? Defying the odds with his second homer of the game. You know, for a player not known for his power booth, he's making quite the statement with these swings.
Ozuna in now, takes ball one off the plate. Ball to strike. The pitch just missed. This one in the air, center field. Robert drifts towards it. 2 away. Now it's the second baseman, Brandon Lowe. He's already homered here in this one. Left field. And it drops in. Takes the turn. He's digging for second.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
And that's the third out. One scores in the inning, coming on this solo home.
Now pitching for
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the eighth, Gregory Soto.
And he comes on here for the first time this season, and I'm sure there's some nerves involved in that, so we'll see how he settles in.
Fought off foul. 0-2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away. And down on strikes. And now one away.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Bichette, batting with one down, takes a strike. Next offering is fouled back. The Mets with a lot of ground to make up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
And that is that. All set to start the 9th in this one. At the plate for Pittsburgh, O'Neal Cruz. Out towards right center field. Taylor on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out. Up next for the Pirates, Jake Mangum.
Jake Mangum.
High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back into the bullpen and gone. He flexes his power with that swing. His first homer of the year. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Nick Gonzalez. Fastball for a strike. One out, base is empty, and a run in here at the top of the 9th. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Two down.
Up next for the Pirates.
Manager out of the dugout.
For the Mets.
Taking over on the mound for the Mets, Brooks Raley. This is his first appearance of the season. Ripped, but it curls foul.
Ball.
Went with the sweeper, but it misses. And he hits a ground ball right side. Tosses to first, and that's the inning. Cannonball coming. We head now to the bottom. Back at the ballpark as we take a check of the bullpen so far this season. Beatty leading things off and takes a strike.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Swing and a miss at a slider. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. That K is his third of the game.
Came after him with the fastball on 0-2, and that's a pretty good demonstration of what power pitching is all about. He's got the stuff, obviously, and right there he used it to put his opponent away without needing to waste any pitches.
The 1-0. Right through there for a strike.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball. And
that one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
That's down and in.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
Swing and a miss. 98 on the gun.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Swing and a ground ball up the middle into the outfield, base hit. And that's a 1-out single.
Showing a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. Alvarez, the base runner at first with 1 out. Next offering is fouled back. This one in the air. O'Hearn settles under this one. And the first baseman makes the catch. So last chance for the Mets. Here's Luis Robert. 0 for 3 in this one.
Robert Jr.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. This could end it. And they'll do it again. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 0-2. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Key to this game was that huge 6th inning. They jumped all over the opposing pitching, and it was like they knew what was coming. And that kind of confidence just takes a team to the finish line, and that's what they did. They got the win in this game.
13-1 is how it ends. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
So that's going to do it for me tonight. Of the Mets to open the season. I'm out.